Hello, this is Clay from thejapanshop.com. We have a new manga lesson today, and this time it's with Tsukimi-san. She is a super housewife, and it is on, you'll find it also if you go to thejapanesepage.com, scroll down to the newest lessons. Of course, depends on when you see this video, but it's there. Or you can go to Learn Japanese, mouse, go down to Culture, Learn Japanese with Anime and Manga, and it should be there. If not, I will put it there, but yeah, here it is. So boom. So you can get to this lesson, and I will also leave a link in the description below. Okay, so Tsukimi-san is made by the same person who made Kureyan Shinchan. And if you like Kureyan Shinchan, you will love Tsukimi-san. Like Kureyan Shinchan, it kind of describes a somewhat typical Japanese family, but of course it's not typical because there's one person who just kind of messes everything up. So instead of the 5-year-old Shinchan, it's the mother. She always does her own thing, her my pace, which means to do stuff on your own pace and your own style, your own way. And she doesn't realize how embarrassing it is sometimes for her husband and especially for her daughters. So anyway, you can go and read through what I wrote here for the lesson page. But today's key phrase is
やめろ
which means stop it. Just stop it already. And you'll see that the husband uses this twice in today's 4-panel manga, yon-koma manga, 4 panels. Let's first listen to the whole thing, and you can follow along with the script here. If you're on the web page, you can mouse over to get the furigana.
夜9時あなた、明日の朝食用のパンと牛乳買い忘れちゃったから、近くのコンビニまで行ってくるね。おいおい、ネグリジェ姿じゃ恥ずかしいだろ？やめろよ。大丈夫、パックしてるから誰だかわからない。やめろ。
Okay, so you notice he said it twice. Yamero. Stop it. Just stop it. All right, but don't worry if you didn't understand much at all what's going on here. We're going to break it down panel by panel. And if you just scroll under this, and I recommend once we get through the dialogue line by line section, then maybe you can go back here on the webpage and listen to it a couple of times until you get it down. But let's focus on the vocabulary here. So first, let's listen to this panel.
夜9時あなた、
Okay, and so again, if you mouse over, you can get the furigana. And if you pull down this toggle, you get the translation and the vocabulary. So the top of the panel just says yoru kuji. So night, 9 o'clock. So 9 o'clock at night. So she says anata, which is used by wives. I don't know about young Japanese couples nowadays, but wives to their husbands to refer to them. So it's like honey or dear. And he says, what? Okay, let's go to the next panel and listen to that. Oh, actually, let's listen to the panel first after going through.
夜9時あなた、
So now you should understand that pretty well. And let's do the next panel.
明日の朝食用のパンと牛乳買い忘れちゃったから、近くのコンビニまで行ってくるね。
Okay, so let's break this down here. She says, I broke it down into 2 lines, even though it's really just one. I forgot to buy bread and milk for tomorrow's breakfast. So, 明日の, you mouse over it, 朝食用. So, 明日, no, tomorrow's, or you can think of the no as a limiting particle. So, in other words, the 朝食用 is limited to that of tomorrow. So it's speaking about the 朝食用 of tomorrow, not next day or 2 days from now or next week or whatever. It's specifically for tomorrow's preparation for breakfast or breakfast materials. Okay, pan is bread and 牛乳 milk. Kai wasurechatta. Kai to buy and wasurechatta wasurete shimatta. I forgot, unfortunately. The chatta, or the more polite. So chatta is very casual, but shimatta, te shimatta is more, I guess, proper Japanese. But in spoken language, a lot of people just say chatta. And it indicates a completion of something, so she completely forgot, but it also sometimes some sort of regret, or in this case, just maybe just to make it more casual, make it more friendly. And kara means because of that. So she's giving her reason for the next line first. So because of all that, because I forgot to buy the bread and the milk for tomorrow's materials or tomorrow's breakfast, then we find out what she wants to do. Chikaku, nearby, chikaku no. So nearby, and again the no connects this with konbini. Konbini is convenience store. So nearby convenience store, made, until. So go until, she will walk until the convenience store. Ite kuru, ne. Ite kuru, I'll go and come back. And then the ne shows that she isn't really asking for a response, though it could kind of prompt a response. But she's just basically just telling him, I'm going to go to the, I'm just going to go to the convenience store. I'll be right back, okay? Kind of like that. So let's listen to it one more time.
明日の朝食用のパンと牛乳買い忘れちゃったから、近くのコンビニまで行ってくるね。
Okay. So if you can't read any of the kanji, just mouse over and you will get the furigana. Okay. And then here's the final, no, not the final. This is number 3, the third panel.
おいおい、ネグリジェ姿じゃ恥ずかしいだろ？やめろよ。
All right, when we get the first instance of yamero. So, all right, let's pull down, let's look at the vocabulary. So she's saying, he says, oi, oi. So oi can be a little bit of a rude way to get someone's attention. Now, of course, among friends, among family, that's different. But you don't want to just say oi to somebody on the street, okay? So just make sure you know it's a close friend or family member. Negurije sugata. So sugata is used to mean appearance. So that your appearance, your negligee appearance, your sleepwear appearance, you're wearing your pajamas basically. Why are you going out in your negligee or your pajamas? That's embarrassing, isn't it? Just don't do that. Give up. Just stop doing that. And Daro shows that it's his supposition. He thinks like, don't you agree? I mean, surely you agree that that's embarrassing. Why don't you just stop it? And I think she does agree, and that's why... Oh, let's listen to the one more time. Sorry.
おいおい、ネグリジェ姿じゃ恥ずかしいだろ？やめろよ。
Okay. So going out in your sleepwear, that's embarrassing. Just don't go. Stop it. And then...
大丈夫。パックしてるから誰だかわからない。やめろ。
So she realizes that going out in her sleepwear would be embarrassing, so she says, 大丈夫, it's okay. Why? Because I have my face pack on, or face mask on, facial mask. So if you're not married and you're a guy, you probably have no idea what a paku is, but it's a facial mask to moisturize skin, and she has this pack on her face, so therefore no one will understand who she is. No one will recognize her. Not only is she going out in her sleepwear, but she's also going out with a face pack on her face. And he is more emphatic. It's really thick, bold characters there. Yamero. Stop it. Just stop it. So, daijoubu, it's okay. It's fine. No problem. Don't worry. Paku, I just explained. That's the facial pack. Shiteru is, normally it would be shiteiru, but when in spoken Japanese, it's often the e is dropped. So shiteru means in a continual form, ing. I have my pack. I am wearing my facial pack. And because of that, kara, dare da ka. So the dare means who, da is the copula, the plain form of des, and ka shows uncertainty. And wakaranai, nobody will understand or know me, will recognize me. Recognize is probably a better way to translate. And then, of course, he says, yamero. So I hope you enjoyed that. That's I recommend these yon-koma manga that are kind of gag comics because they're pretty easy to. They're very short and they're full of fun conversational Japanese. And let's listen to it one more time. And again, you can go to the webpage. I'll leave a link in the description below, and you can listen to it as many times as you like.
夜9時。あなた、明日の朝食用のパンと牛乳買い忘れちゃったから、近くのコンビニまで行ってくるね。おいおい、ネグリジェ姿じゃ恥ずかしいだろ？やめろよ。大丈夫、パックしてるから誰だかわからない。やめろ。
All right. And as we normally do, Makoto Plus members get a special bonus, and if you're a member, you can click here on this link to download a PDF with the dialogue, the sound files, and a quiz also. If you're not a member, please consider becoming one. Oop, and I just realized I misspelled content here. I will fix that before you see this video, hopefully. Until next time, this is Clay. Thank you. Bye.
チャンネル登録してね。